So folks, the 4th of July is here, and before I say anything else, a very happy 4th of July Independence Day to our friends watching from across the pond. But for us here in the UK, the 4th of July, especially amongst the camping community, is going to be our Independence Day, because we're out again! Here we are, we've come up to the Long Mynd. Here's Dave Outdoors. Here's Andy from Got to Get Outdoors. We've got a few other people coming up with us as well. We've got permission to be in a particular location tonight, so we are getting out camping, and I cannot stop smiling about it. Happy days, come and join us, we're going to have a great time. Strange thing, because I've been out to the Long Mynd during lockdown, but the mindset's completely different today. I know I'm here to spend the night, I know I'm here to camp, and it's a bizarre difference in feeling. It's the feeling that we do this for. And this, in my mind, this isn't even the big one. The big one will be Snowdonia. You guys know how much I love it there. And when Wales is open up again and I get to go, there's only one place I can go, isn't there? Where it all started for me, where the wild camping adventure got going for Wild Astro. It's got to be Cadair Idris. I don't know for certain when that's going to be yet, but that's where it's got to be. And the way I feel now is nothing compared to what it's going to be like hitting that summit and those slopes that I love so much. Could be an emotional one, that. Could be an emotional one. You may well see me lose my cool on that one. But this one is very much about a socially distant social camp tonight. There's going to be 7 or 8 tents here tonight, I think, all spread out. We've got permission to be here, as I said, so we're going to have an absolutely lovely time. Old mates meeting up again for the first time, people that we've met over lockdown meeting for the first time. It's going to be a fantastic night, and you know, just being out here, being able to pitch the tents up, it's a totally different feeling to just walking, and I love it. I've missed it, and it's so special. I've come for a little wander into the woodland. What do you think of my t-shirt? It's an important message to spread at the minute, I think. Be a good human. It's actually a piece of merchandise from a YouTuber that I discovered during lockdown. A chap called David Manning, who is a top guy. Lives in California, over in the US. And if you are into photography, YouTube, action cameras, accessories for cameras, action cams, that sort of thing, he is definitely well worth getting onto, because he knows his stuff, and his channel is very worthwhile. He's well over 50,000 subscribers, I think. Something like 87,000 subscribers on the last video that he released. He's a real top guy. And I ordered this shirt, and it took a little while to arrive, but when it arrived, it had a little handwritten note on the invoice for it, and he'd sent me a couple of stickers to go with my gear and that sort of thing. And I thought, this is a top guy that needs a shout out. So it's not wild camping related, but if you are into your photography and perhaps you've got a GoPro and you like, you know, action footage and that sort of thing, he's well worth looking at. David Manning is his name, and check him out because he is a top guy. So, folks, as part of the celebratory atmosphere today, I think what we'd all like to do as a bit of a group is offer a drink to some of the people that have helped us get through lockdown. I'd like to make a start here, and I'd like to drink to all these guys here that are with me, and I'd like to drink to everyone online and out there who has helped me stay sane during lockdown. To all of you people out there, I'd like to say, cheers.
Do it. So a toast to new friends during lockdown. Cheers. A toast to the key workers. Cheers.
Right, to all the teachers out there, teaching assistants and everything, thanks for keeping us going through it all. Cheers.
Go. I'd like to raise a toast to absent friends. Cheers.
To new friends made and met post-lockdown. Cheers.
To the NHS workers. Cheers.
And to all you other people out there who have missed your wild camping just as much or even more than we have, we would all like to say,
Welcome back to the wild!
folks. So for some time now, it's been growing in my sort of camping wish list, if you like, to have an actual fire. So I ordered a Bushcraft Essentials Bushbox. And you all know I'm very conscious about protecting, the ground and leave no trace and all that. So this is the setup I've gone for. So there's the bush box, and on the bottom I went for the additional tray that you see underneath there, which is they call it the multi-function case. And then underneath I've used an upside down aluminium Trangia saucepan, Trangia frying pan, as a further protective layer for the ground. And this has been burning for a while now, and there's no damage occurring to the grass at all, so I'm very confident that when I pick all of that up later on, the grass will still be perfectly happy underneath. And I will show you that on film in the morning when we leave. Well folks, as you might expect from a camp that was previously billed as socially distant social camp, we've had a lovely afternoon and evening, and it's time for bed. We've eaten well, we've drunk well, we've laughed hard, and it's been a long time coming, richly deserved and sorely needed. And I can't tell you how fantastic it is to be out again under canvas and spending time with the kind of quality gentlemen and Dave Outdoors that
Fucking heard that. Not pink, you dickhead.
no, seriously, spending time with the kind of quality gentlemen that are out here tonight. And with that, I'm going to sign off for the evening. And wish you all a very happy Independence Day, 4th of July, and return to the wild. See you in the morning, folks. So that's it, folks. We're packed up. Nothing to show here but a few backpacks ready to go. I will show you though the exact spot where that Bushbox stove was. It was there, and there's absolutely no sign that it was there at all, other than a little bit of flat grass where we were walking around it. So I'm pretty chuffed to bits with that. I was absolutely determined that I wasn't going to have a fire on a wild camp until I had a setup that would fully protect the ground underneath, and there's not so much as a scorched blade of grass over there, so happy days. That's great. I know I can use that. Not in national parks and places like that obviously, but I know that's something that I can rely on to not leave a mark and keep up with the leave no trace ethos that we all try to stick to. And that's it. I'm going to have a bit of a walk back to the car now with the other lads, and I'll catch up with you with a little bit of news about what's coming next when we get a bit closer to home. folks, as we say, that's it for another camp. Thanks ever so much for joining me on this one. I'm back at the car now. I was going to do a little piece outside the car, but it's quite windy up on the Long Min today, as usual, so I've got myself back in the car. And I'm not sure what's next for Wild Astro. I'm not going to be out next weekend because I'm on call for the next week. And of course that means that Snowdonia is back in play the next time I'm able to be out, based on current information. There is going to be a review on Snowdonia and the Welsh border, I think, between now and then, but we'll see what happens. The next time you see me could well be Wild Astro's return to Snowdonia. And if that's the case, well, really there's only one place I can go. And that's where it all started. If you're not sure where that is, take a look back at my very first video, and that may well be where I end up shooting for. Folks, thanks ever so much for joining me on this video. Congratulations, huge congratulations to Michael Potter, the winner of the giveaway that was announced last night. And Michael and Zena, second prize winner as well. Please get in touch with me. I haven't heard from you guys yet. Send me your details and I'll get your prizes sent out to you straight away. Everyone else, thanks so much for entering. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you on board. Stick with me. There's lots to come between now and the end of the year from Wild Astro, and I'm going to try for some new locations as well. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think of the film, ask me any questions you've got, and I will do my very best to contact every single one of you back. Other than that, this is Richie for Wild Astro, signing off.